Hello, beautiful tribe. How are you? I am doing a little something different today. I'm bringing you a message for whoever needs to hear it. It's not tied to any sign. It is not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if the title speaks to you, if the message speaks to you, it's your message. I've never done it on the channel, but I enjoy when I start getting downloads, sometimes exploring them this way. I do it for myself, so I thought I'd bring it to you. Just change it up a bit. Let's see what comes through. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope you'll consider joining us here and subscribing. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. For those who are returning, I appreciate you. Okay, let's look at, this is, wow, Spirit Animal Oracle. Wow. Okay. So, Panther Spirit, Armadillo Spirit, Dragonfly Spirit. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Card 44, we are in a 4-year. This is very pertinent. Reclaim your power. Card number 3, Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. 3s are co-creative energy. It's community. 3 is community. I feel like set healthy boundaries with yourself, between yourself and others. As you reclaim your power, truth transcends illusion. Card 22. We've got 44 and 22. That's going to be very powerful for some of you. And that 3, numerologically. Also, FYI, you're more than welcome to join. I don't know why I'm saying it. You're more than welcome to join us over in the Priestess Lounge. There's a link to the private Facebook group below. We talk about the numerology a lot. Okay, so reclaim your power, set healthy boundaries. Yep, and truth transcends illusion. So something being made clear here. Illusion. Illusion can be the Moon card. Illusion can be found in that 7 of Cups, right? Something seems more like fantasy or illusion. Illusion can be the Magician. But either way you look at this card, truth transcends illusion. And I think that's really important. Some truth coming in for someone here that will help you set healthier boundaries and reclaim your power. That's what I feel. Okay, new deck, warning, new deck. New deck, courtesy of generous donations to the channel. Thank you very much. You know who you are. That's what I do with the donations, is I purchase decks, and then we all get to enjoy it. So thank you for paying that forward. This is the AE Weight, the original deck, but it's been remastered like in hologram form, so it's kind of reflective, and it's just foil, but it's kind of pretty. I've always wanted it. Are we ready? Knocking out the energy. Woo! Knight of Cups. Situation. Moving toward love. Some love coming toward you. Whoa. High Priestess. Oh my goodness. That tells me whoever this is or is being very secretive about their feelings. Wow. The opportunity, communication. For some of you, that's going to be key because you've maybe been out of communication for so long. High Priestess usually signifies separation, right? The lack of the contact. But someone's coming toward you, or you're going towards someone else. Yeah, unconscious energy. There's your fear. Remember, truth transcends illusion. Whew. Here's what you want the outcome to be, a message of love or apology. I love it. I'll take it. Recent past. Chariot. Cancerian energy. And going forward, leap of faith, brand new day. Wow, the new path forward. This is just gorgeous. I love it. So let me start I know I'm gonna need room, so I'm just moving things around. But essentially what I want to do is I want to look at this Knight of Cups with the High Priestess together, because I feel like there's been some lack of communication here. Possibly, if there has been communication, there's been a lack of communication about the feelings. There have been some feelings. Whoever this is for, you know who you are. There have been some feelings that have been kept secret. We have a lot of water energy here. A lot of water energy, because we have Pisces in the High Priestess and the Moon. We have Cancer in the Chariot, and we have 2 Cups cards. There's a lot of watery energy here. This is an emotional situation at the very least. Or we could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun or Rising, or Moon or Venus too. Show me the Knight of Cups with the High Priestess, please. Yes, Lovers. Wow. Making the choice. Queen of Cups. There's the there's the feelings. Now they're not hidden. This, to me, this Queen of Cups, I always say she's like a sister to the High Priestess. She's very intuitive, but she's like kind of here in the 3D, emotionally available, caring and compassionate, intuitive, not to the degree of the Priestess, but very intuitive. But we'll talk about the feelings. We'll process the feelings. We'll have space, hold space for the feelings. Very loving. Wow. One more on this, please. Look. That's what you need to communicate about. That's why the feelings have been kept quiet. That's the lack of communication. Choosing yourself here over the deception. Truth, right? Remember this? Truth transcends illusion. Yeah, that didn't feel so good, did it? Nope. Someone tried to get over on you. That's what this is about. I feel like there's compassion. This could be, I mean, this card in general is just deceitful. It's somebody who's not on the level. And I've had other readings, though, where what this really came through as is someone trying to get away with something or to get out of a situation, to make a grand escape. So that could be part of it. And I'm saying that because it's almost as if there's been this separation, and now there is this choice. What you're choosing is the love. The Queen of Cups is coming forward in the energy of love. And the love, like that truth transcends this illusion of something being deceitful. I'm not sure. I have to end a lot of communication about that. So let me check the communication piece. There it is. Okay. Reconciling after this deceit. That's what's motivating you. 6 of Wands with that 7 of Swords. Reconciling after. Yeah. So, okay. So being compassionate toward the person who betrayed you. Being compassionate. Or emotionally available to communicate about it, because I kind of feel like you would really like this message of love or apology from this person who betrayed you or who played you. It doesn't have to be that sinister. It's a very human, you know, we're talking about the human condition here. Sometimes people try to get away with something because they haven't learned in their adult life that you don't play other people. You deal with each other honestly. You don't, you know, like there's that saying, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite sayings. I was once told by an administrator, this is when I worked in the public school, don't ask permission, ask forgiveness. So like, go ahead and do what you want. And if you get in trouble for it, ask for forgiveness later. And I always thought to myself, well, that's a pretty crappy way to lead your life. I don't want to be that person. That's what this feels like to me. Somebody who didn't ask permission, but wants to be granted forgiveness. And I almost feel like you're open to that. Like there's an emotional opening and a choice is being made, and what's motivating you is a desire to reconcile. So someone's coming toward you, whoever needs this message. This Knight of Cups is coming toward you. And they are, and you're motivated to reconcile, but you have to communicate about the deception. You have to communicate about whatever it was. Whatever kind of fast one this person tried to pull on you. Yeah, divine masculine there. Wow. Yes. So I'm talking to a feminine who's got some questions for this masculine. Oh my gosh. You know, just getting to the truth. Truth teller, truth seeker. Look, hand extended. Let's have a meeting in the minds. Let's talk this through. Coming from love. I feel that the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are the same person. And I feel it's the person I'm delivering this message to. Yes, it is. Feminine. There you are. See, this has been trying to come through to me like all weekend, and I'm just so glad I chose to do this. It's got me a little emotional because, you know, other people have there are wonderful readers here on YouTube, and some people that do these kinds of whoever needs to hear it messages so well. And I don't ever like to, you know, step on someone else's domain, but I've been called all weekend. I haven't been able to get this out of my head. It's making me emotional. Someone really needed to hear this. Moon energy underneath, man. You have been scared. You know what, Liz? Yep. Very patient, trying to temper the energies, trying not to be too... the temperance, like trying not to scare yourself out of whatever's coming toward you. You know what I mean? Sometimes this moon is like, that's, you know, the truth transcends illusion. If we're all in this illusion of what's really going on, but now we're getting brave enough to say, wait a minute, I'm ready for the truth. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to offer it. I expect to receive it. But underneath, you've been really patiently transmuting the energies, waiting for this opportunity to be sure that you get the whole picture, the clear picture. That will help to reduce your fears. That will help to provide the clarity you don't have about why this person played you this way. There may be a very reasonable explanation. Don't hit me in the comments with, I don't know what I'm talking about, because there's a lot of you watching. So for someone, there may be a very good explanation. Yeah. Lot of a sense of loss from the past, regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. I feel like that's been the fear. Like this went really sideways. Something went sideways for you, and underneath you've kind of almost been driven by your fear and your regret of how something went down, and all this time patiently trying to temper the energies, trying to transmute them so that you're not coming from fear. And so you can find the clarity. What's the truth versus what is the illusion? Oh my gosh, Maron. Chariot in the past. Oh, chariot on chariot. The spirit wants me to interpret this all by myself. No help for me. Yeah, you knew you had to move on. Whatever this was in the past, you're like, get me the heck out of here. You moved forward. You moved on from it. Though not without a lot of fear and trepidation. This whole situation, whatever this Seven of Swords was, really triggered you. Triggered all your insecurities. The only way you could deal with it was just to move on, close that chapter. So I almost feel like the chariot did move very quickly, because we have that doubled down on, but what you really were running from was your, like, I don't know what I'm really dealing with. Scared the you-know-what out of you. With the past life soulmate. Six of Cups. So that's how we're getting to this moment here from the past. That's why you're really working hard to temper that energy. A lot of fear here. Whoever you are, very fearful, very triggered, feeling very insecure. In the past, you just moved on from it as quickly as you could. Now you're willing to reconcile to some degree. I don't think you've shared that yet, but that communication with this divine masculine is going to come in, and you're going to get to the truth. You're going to have the strength and you're going to be clear-headed enough and brave enough, because you're seeking what you want is that message of love or apology. Yeah. So you can choose the path that you want to take going forward. You've been left out in the cold for so long here. One more on that. You know your worth. See, Five of Pentacles, not knowing your worth or being devalued on some level. Hierophant, you know your worth. This is what you stand for. Taking the stand. This is your values, your morals, your sense of self. It's the energy of, it's very 3D, Taurus energy in this Hierophant, very 3D, your commitments, what you stand for, your belief systems. And I almost feel like once this apology, which is what you want, once it comes through, that's when you choose how you're going to move forward. Are you going to stay out in the cold or leave this person out in the cold? Or are you just going to stand for your convictions about having been left out in the cold? That's what I think happened. I think you got played, and I think you got abandoned and left out in the cold, and that's an issue that you have to work on. That's where all the fear comes from. I think you fear being left out in the cold again, but it doesn't matter. You have to take a stand. I think you know that. But you're not coming to that decision very easily. That Two of Swords is in essence a quieting of the mind. You know, really, really giving a lot of attention to the meaning of the purpose of what you must do and how you must proceed. It's like a caution card, right? Give this some very clear thought. Now we have two twos here. Two of Wands, the paths before you, and underneath is that Two of Swords. Wait a minute. Let me shut out all the noise and not be influenced by outside sources. Because this is about me standing in my truth, in my convictions, in my beliefs, in my values, in my morals, not wanting to be out in the cold again or unable to feel a sense of being valued by this person. Because you were devalued. If this person pulled a fast one on you in the past, that's what we're here for. Going forward, though, beautiful, full energy. Look at the colors. I hope it's coming through okay on camera. It's so colorful. The Fool, elemental air, Aquarian energy. This is the future. Oh, another two. My goodness, whoever you are really, yeah. Underneath, yep. There we go. Here we go. And I'm going to take this two and we'll wrap it up. Oh, nope. One more here. There we go. Okay. So before I go on to the extended, if I have any room, here's what I see. I'm smiling. It's all very positive. Is this moment, you know, what you're leading up to. This person, you're wanting this message of love or apology. I think it comes in. I think it comes toward you. We started with the Knight of Cups, but we know that the opportunity is to communicate with this divine masculine, to get to the truth, to stay in our unconditional love. Yes, we're motivated by that as the feminine. That's who I'm reading for, is a feminine. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. You know that drill. But I almost feel like there's this moment where in the future it's, do I take this leap of faith? And I think you're really going to weigh your options here. You're going to really be juggling realities on the ground. Like, if I do A, then what might occur if I do B? That, do I stay or do I go? Do I take the leap or do I not take the leap? And then what happens is, interestingly enough, this Eight of Pentacles coming up with a creative solution to this dilemma, right? To this, I got it all in the air here. And it's focusing. Notice the focused attention. This is often called the apprentice card, somebody really studying and learning their craft and work and head down, do the work kind of thing. But I almost feel like it is trying to come up with a creative solution to the, do I take this leap of faith or not? Do I walk this new path with this person? Because what's motivating you, all this is underneath the deck. 10 of Cups, right? The happily ever after, the nirvana, the what you wanted all along. Holding out hope, faith, trust in the universe to grant that wish. Has enough healing taken place? I've persevered. Strength card, Leo energy. Having been brave and faced this situation, do you have the courage to continue? Do you have the courage to take this leap of faith? Right? High Priestess, again, not really sharing the feelings, a kind of almost a vow of silence, going on your intuition. Communicating with someone who comes back from the past. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Truth transcends illusion. Now, this is about setting healthy boundaries, and I kind of feel that that's why we have all the twos, choices. That's why we have the Lovers, choices. Reclaim your power, absolutely. That's where what you're here for, taking back your power from the fear, from things that appeared not to be what they are or what they were. You got deceived, you got played here. Would you like to reconcile? Sure, but that requires making a choice. The Two of Wands, making a choice. The Two of Swords, making the decision. The Two of Pentacles, weighing the options. There's all the twos are here. Well, 1, 2. Two of Cups is missing. Twin Flame Soulmate energy. We'll see if that comes out in the extended. So I'm going to now do the rest of the cross, the Celtic cross. I will look at how you're being perceived in this situation, external factors beyond your control that may be influencing the situation, your hopes and or fears, as well as outcome and timing, right? When might this communication come in? When might this person, this Knight of Cups, come towards you? When might you have your decision as to whether or not you will reconcile with this person? Thanks for coming to play, tribe. I'm so glad I did this. I was so hesitant for so long. I hope that it reached whoever needed to hear it. The link to the extended is below. Let's go finish this out together, and I will see you over there in a second or in a future reading. Have a wonderful remainder of your day. Bye.